Hi there, hope all is well. Today I'm gonna make you safer on the internet. Three-part video. Part two is gonna be about privacy, why does it matter and what we can do to stop the erosion of data and giving away our private life for free. Part three is gonna be about auditing the click. Behind every click, email on a website, there could be danger, something bad could happen if you click where you shouldn't click. Today, part one is going to be about passwords because it's tricky. Our brain is very, very developed. We are much smarter than any computer. But it's difficult as far as password goes because we should have a unique password for every account we have. And that unique password needs to be with many characters, 16 to 22, I would advise. Random, okay, so a string of random characters, caps, numbers, special characters. For example, I have over 1,000 accounts. How could I possibly have 1,000 different passwords and remember them all? So you have some tricks to remember random passwords, but I would rather advise you to spend a little money and use a password manager. On your operating system, OS 10, Windows, you have free a password manager. On the browser as well, Safari, Chrome, Firefox, but I would advise you actually to use Brave, a browser that respects your privacy, but we'll see that in video number 2. You can use those free features, but the thing is, I'd rather trust a third-party app, which jobs is just to build a secure vault for my passwords. If there's a problem with the operating system, security flaw, they can get into your passwords. If there is a flaw in the browser as well, and the browser is very exposed to all kind of shady things happening on the internet. Well, I'm not saying the third-party app can't get hacked, but it's very, very rare, and it's their job to make it secure. So even if there is a problem, they will fix it right away. It happened already with LastPass, which is a password manager, and they had a security flaw and they fixed it right away. And also, there's no problem because even if the password manager has a flaw, your passwords are all encrypted and they need the key to decrypt it. So very, very tricky, very, very difficult to hack those software. And it's also, for hackers, it's the law of the numbers, meaning they would go after something that is really widespread used by everyone, like Windows, like OS 10. But a password manager, first, it's very hard to get in. There are less people using a password manager than using an operating system or a browser. And also, again, that's the only thing they do. A browser operating system does a lot of things, not just keeping your password safe. But if you don't want to spend the money, at least use the free password manager from either your browser or the operating system. But let me go on the computer to show you what the password manager looks like. First of all, if you want to go shopping, you just type password manager in your favorite search engine. Mine is quant.com because I care about my privacy. And you got tons of these tools. I can only recommend the ones I know. Okay? The ones I know are LastPass and 1password. The one I use is 1password. As far as pricing goes, it's a subscription, $3 a month, but to be safe, I think it's well spent. It's worth it because it's like an insurance. you don't care until something happens, and when something happens, it's too late. So how does that work? Okay, you can download it on your computer. If you're using a Mac, don't go on the website, go on the App Store, either the iOS Mac App Store or the Mac App Store. Get the app. Then it works with iCloud or Dropbox to synchronize the passwords all across your devices. And then in your browser, you install a little plugin. And let me show you how it works. So for example, let's open an account on this website. Okay, I'm just gonna do whatever. Okay, and now here's the password. So I click here, and here it's gonna generate password where I can make it more or less long. Like I said, 20 random characters with numbers and special characters. That would take hundreds of years to crack. So, and you can regenerate it, click, 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 and then up. Usually it fills it in, but now it usually fills in the form automatically, but it didn't now. And then that's it. I continue, and my account is created. Now, if it's log into a website that is already registered, see, up quant.com, boom, here you go, and I'm logged in. That's it, and it's everywhere on my phone, on my tablet, on all my computers, only synchronized, easy. I don't have to remember any password. I guess, yeah, I do have to remember one master password to get in the vault. And of course, that password, I make it random, and I just have to remember it. But it's only one. And then my thousands of other passwords are remembered by the app. Very easy, because what you're going to do is have the same password for every account. You're going to have an easy password, 12345, 1234556. If you look at the top passwords of 2017, it's crazy. I mean, 12345 is the favorite password, or let me in, or I think even Star Wars. So no, don't do that. Too easy. And even if you have a password with the name of your pet, your kids, birth date, and stuff like that, someone can reverse engineer that. It's called social engineering, and it's hacking human beings. So let's have, okay, a hacker is gonna get hired by a temp agency to go clean office buildings, and he's gonna go and look under every keyboard in the office, or look at the trash, look at the photos, name of the kids, birth date, everything. He's going to study that, and then he's going to reverse engineer a password. Or you can have softwares that can go into dictionaries and try all kind of combinations of words, dates, and everything. So if your password is not secure, it's going to take seconds for this type of software called brute force, or you have some other kind, few seconds. If it's really random, with again long string of random characters, 16, 17, up to whatever, but around 20, let's say, caps, non-caps, special characters, numbers, hundreds of years. It's just a mathematical combination. I don't know math, but I know that it's gonna get very, very hard, very complicated for a software to find the right combination if it's random. But not at all if it's just first name, places, birth date, and so on. Be safe with your passwords, please. With those software, or with the features of your operating system or your browser. But again, pay a little money and be really safe. By the way, I'm not sponsored by those software. I just enjoy, and I pay my license for 1password. Very glad to pay it. It's since I think I was one of the first clients, and it really changed my life. Because before I was trying to remember, I had a trick to remember passwords and making it unique for every website, but it gets heavy. And if someone finds the trick, then it's easy to get into all your passwords. Be safe. Thanks for watching. And remember, part 2. Click here and here for part 3.